oh my God, Bitcoin has crashed. Ethereum's down. Everything's going down. You should sell. Just kidding. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this beautiful video. My name is Davinci. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. I was in Abu Dhabi. I was at the Bitcoin conference. It was lots of fun. Hopefully you were able to, take some pictures, meet with me. Yes, I won't be going today, probably. I might, but who knows? Let me see how I feel. But odds are I'm not going to be heading over there again. Yeah, but I will be at other events. And if you do meet with me, right? Yeah, just say hi, take some pictures, put it up on Instagram, and I will repost that story as well. So lots of fun. Okay, we got an exciting show for you guys today. Make sure you watch all the way to the end and hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm almost at 700,000 subscribers. So I'm looking forward to doing 1 million by the end of next year. This has been an interesting ride here in YouTube. I did not expect to be where I am today at all. And I am very appreciative and humbled by what I've accomplished and what you guys helped me accomplish as well. All right, with that said, we're going to be doing some TA, right? And I'm going to show you some of my failed TA and some of my TA that's doing some good trade. That's a good trade. And and we're going to learn from that and move on. And if you're interested in trading, make sure you head over to, or you want to watch this live, you can subscribe to me on LEVEX.DaVinciJ15.com. And you just sign up and you can be a part of LEVEX and then be able to follow me and get this live show, because I'm doing this live and you can actually ask me questions, because right now people are asking me questions, and you can do that on my live show. Okay. And also I'm going to be posting some trades here. So make sure you sign up right away, or else you're going to miss the trade. Also, you could head over to Bybit.DaVinciJ15.com. Link is in the description below. Make sure you sign up for some ID as well. Looking at waffles, right? It has, pulled back as well with the rest of the market. Same with Wow Mao, same with Pepe and MEMECOIN. Oh no, but that's okay. You know what? I want you guys to join me in this game here, because I'm paying you guys $1,000. If you want to join my land and play on my land, I'll give you some information on how you can earn $1,000. Jesus, man. Come. It's free to play. Medieval Empires. Let's see if they have the website here. No. me.davincj15.com. Come and play. Play it with me. I have the best lands. Everything. Right? You can actually play and make money. It's a play to earn. Not only will we be making money from me, but from the game now, because they've activated the play to earn points. To get, not points, but actually you get me tokens. Right? So there it is. Blam. Easy money. You can get paid to play. Why not? Okay. Here's the news that we're going to be covering for today. Michael Saylor, I'll be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin. Can you imagine Peter Schiff said that? Jesus. He probably will. And I'll probably be buying it at the rate of $1 billion a day. I will hold this for the next 100 years. Now, you might say, yeah, he's full of crap, right? Here's the thing. As long as we have a financial system that allows you to create money out of debt, there's no point in him selling. Let me repeat that. As long as we have a system where you can create money out of debt, there is no point in him selling. If you're retarded and don't get that, right? That's okay, right? I'm going to explain it to you. You see, money gets created out of debt. Bitcoin is limited in supply. You can create as much of what you call money as you want. You're like, me? I can create it? Yeah. So long as you can borrow it into existence. If the bank lets you borrow it, you can create it. Boom. Simple as that. That's it. So how do I get the bank to let me borrow? Well, one example is to own his stock and borrow against his stock. What? Yeah, that's allowed. Right? That's why he's constantly getting this money, because his stock is also convertible to, his debt is convertible to his stock. Ooh, yeah, that's true. And then when you convert that debt into his stock, you can borrow against his stock again. Magic. Ooh, you get to print as much money as you want. So as long as that continues to exist, that system, why does he need to sell? Think about that for a second. He's already added 2.1 billion since the December 2nd, right? Where he added a few billions before, right? And now he's got 423,650 Bitcoins. He's found a loophole where he gets free Bitcoins, right, through our money printing system. And it's simple. You're like thinking, well, wait a second here. It's not his. Yeah, you could say that technically it belongs to the company, right? And here's the thing, here's the advantage of that, right? Because he's buying it with debt, right? And it's not recourse debt, meaning that there's non-recourse against the asset itself, the Bitcoin asset, zero. Because you are buying it, and why you're buying it is because it's convertible to his stock, right? You're not buying it, his debt, right? You're not giving him money to lock up some other asset, right? So, and it's convertible if his stock gets to a certain height. So effectively, these Bitcoins are his companies to do whatever they want with. Boom. 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 Oh man. Speaking of Peter Schiff, I mentioned it by accident, but yes, the economist Peter Schiff says the one thing Biden can do before leaving office is sell all the Bitcoin currently held by the US government. Yeah, he could do that. Probably not. We could, right? There's no point in doing that, right? But I have to agree with this. You're like, what? Peter Schiff, Bitcoin is a national security threat to the US government. If you add government here, yes. Okay? You add the word government, yes, 100%. It's a national security threat to government. Because if you exist off the ability to print money and spend it, trillions and trillions of dollars, and Bitcoin is a front to that, is going to stop that eventually, you've got a problem. You've got a huge problem, right? Bitcoin has become a national security threat, wrote Peter Schiff on an X post Sunday. Yes, 100% to the government. It's one thing for private citizens to voluntarily waste their own money buying Bitcoin. For private citizens, it's not a waste of money. It's actually a benefit to them in the long term. So I don't agree with that statement, but it crosses the line when they bribe government officials to squander public money buying it. Yes, I agree. The government should not be buying an asset that, it's not constitutional for them to be holding assets and buying with public money anything that, whether people should not be voting on whether or not, or bribing or what politicians on what they should be doing at all, period. It leads to a disaster. Both the bribery and the voting is not the way it should be. So that's just the way it is, right? Bitcoin is now a public enemy number one. Okay, I would not say public enemy. I would say, the state enemy number one. right? If you replace public with the state, yes, you're 100% correct. Bitcoin is a state's enemy number one. Or if you say Bitcoin is now the state's public enemy number one, I guess that could work, right? As well. But as being the enemy of the people, no, it's not. And you're like, well, what's the difference between if the government does it, then they could take advantage. Well, let's talk about that in a second here with the example with IMF, right? El Salvador's required to remove mandatory Bitcoin acceptance to get the $1.3 billion IMF loan. Right? And so a government is not a corporation, right? They can't issue stock. They can only issue debt, right? And they can print money. That's all they can do, right? And so effectively, Bitcoin, although, it will increase in value, right? This happens over a period of time, and governments do not produce anything. They can only take, right? They can only take from its economy. And that taking comes in the form in money forms. It comes in the form of like printing more money or, borrowing money, which sucks up resources as well from the people. So, or from external people, right? So this IMF loan is obviously sucking up resources from everyone across the world, not just a local economy. So that's the difference between an IMF loan and a local currency loan, right? Should they do that? I don't know. Should they relinquish the mandatory acceptance of Bitcoin for this loan? I could tell you that by default, any IMF loan comes with, hey, we're going to gut you, right? Kind of requirements because we know you're not going to be able to pay kind of deal. They know that going in, right? Always, right? And so effectively, they have always have some sort of plan. Even if you can pay it, you see it out into the future, what they do is they have a long-term plan in order to devastate some part of your industry so that you can't pay. And then, they get to take that industry area. Sort of like the derivatives, right? The synthetic derivatives where, basically I put insurance on your house and everybody else puts insurance on your house. And so that means it's everybody's interest for your house to burn down, right? And that's how it works, right? Sort of a deal, right? So this IMF loan is basically a way of them stealing your country's wealth. So you shouldn't really do it. But the problem is, if you don't, you end up like the Polish government, right? All you dead. And the next government does exactly that and gets the loan. So he's walking that tightrope there. So he's got to watch out because history is clear on that. Okay. With that said, make sure you head over to bybit.davinci15.com because that's where you can trade assets, getting some what's it called, debit card, be able to spend your Bitcoin and so forth easily. Okay, look at that. The dominance has pumped right back up with of course, the crypto crashing. A lot of different cryptocurrencies have collapsed harder than Bitcoin has. Okay, so we can see this trade was damned, and we're done, just like dinner. So it is what it is, right? We took the trade, took a risk, and it did not pan out. It was the short that was the right trade, of course. And let's actually take a look at that short on Solana that we suggested you guys do right away. And target acquired. Shame. Wow. Damn, I didn't think it was going to be a flash crash. It was flash crash, target hit, but yeah, there it is. Target acquired. Boom. Just like that. So there it is. If you took this trade, you made some money, right, on Solana. I'm going to be talking about where can we make some more money. Yeah, a little flash crash here with Ethereum right back down to its, is that correct? No, 38.2 is not correct here. It's up here. And it's 61.8. So right down to the 61.8, boom. And we bounce off of the 61.8. Now, what's going to happen next? Let's see here. Let's take a look at all the different data here to figure out what is the next possibility for, damn, a lot of liquidity at the lower levels. Be careful, people, man. At 90K, it looks like 90K is the target. There's not much liquidity on the upside, so it's all on the downside when you compare the two. So yeah, damn, 90K looks like the target. Damn. Let's look at Ethereum. Did it clear up all this? Yeah, wow. A lot cleared up. A lot of people got wiped. Damn, G. Liquidation city. And look, there is more to come. So yeah, look all the way to 32. Even lowest like just below 3,000. So, Jesus. Well, I don't think it's going to go there, but I think we're going to get into this area, the 3164. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Let's take a look at that on the chart. See what that means. Oh, wow. Yeah. So approximately at the 78.6, maybe from this turning point here as we pumped up. And so let's just clear this trade. And oh, look at that. This is the key levels here that we could say. Okay, right here. So we've got a little bit more downside to go. Probably not going to do it right away, but probably going to come back up. Let's just see if we have some sort of like up and coming area here. Recharge, so it could recharge here. No, not really. Not really here, but yeah, we could end up back up here a little bit, but no, it's very limited probability. Same with Bitcoin. We could end up at least at the 99,000. What about Solana? Gotta wait for that to rebuild. But you can see, we took them out. Boom. I remember I was telling people, from way, like I was telling somebody from way back when, and I don't know if I did, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, that, 203 was the target. Even yesterday, actually, I said that. And we did a trade here. So, and I was telling that person, like, from way up here, right? The 203. Well, when we did this target, we told you from here on the, November 29th that this was a target, and there it is, right? There it is. All right. So if you want to get these trades and so forth and get ahead of the curve, make sure you head over to levex.davinci15.com, because I'm going to do this show every day live, and we're going to be doing more shows. So yeah, that's where you're going to be getting some additional data and so forth from levex.davinci15.com. Let's see if we can come up with some sort of trade. I don't think so. Really, I really don't. We could do some scalping, but that's about it, right? The market looks like it's buying up any dips here. So you can see that this is clear that we have reversed here. If you did not get that trade target, you did not hit that target because you didn't believe it, whatever, or you didn't put the take profits at that, then you should take profits now and look to make a shorter trade here right now. If you want to make a shorter long trade, just a really tiny one, right? That's all you can do. I wouldn't do anything else. We can probably do a 2-to-1 here on Solana, right? Looking at Bitcoin, looks like pretty much the same thing. we can probably do a 2-to-1 here. This is 15 minutes. So yeah, I would go down to this. I would be careful. I'd go down here, do that, and just go with a 2-to-1 down here. Yeah, there it is. Around the 99-ish area. I think we can, if we can reduce this a little bit more, I think it would be better, right? Because you don't want this thing to stop you out. You want to be underneath the 99 level. So there you go. So you can only do tiny trades here, and that's it. So I would recommend you just wait, basically, and that's it. Because those tiny trades, right, have a lower probability of being successful. So hold off on trading, most likely. We're going to see what those tiny trades make in the next little while. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be answering questions with the people watching live. So thank you for watching. Cheers. Peace.